Yo, what is up, guys? Delboy here, aka Blue Collar Sports TV. Hopefully, you guys are doing well. If you're new here, smash that like, hit subscribe, all of that good stuff. So, the WBC have announced their inaugural rankings for the controversial Bridgerweight division. Of course, the Bridgerweight division runs from £200 to £224. Essentially, it is between cruiserweight and heavyweight. Now, I've not really spoken about the Bridgerweight division on this channel. I've not really made my thoughts clear on it. To me, it's unneeded, in all honesty. I'm not all that excited for it, but it is what it is, you know. Boxing's going to be boxing, new belts, new sanctioning bodies, new weight divisions, etc, etc. We expect this sort of thing, quite frankly. But, yeah, the inaugural rankings list has now been announced, and let's briefly run through it, and I'll give you my thoughts on it. The number one ranked Bridgerweight in the world currently, drum roll, is Oscar Rivas. Of course, Oscar Rivas has been campaigning in the heavyweight division, a pretty good contender in my opinion, gave Dillian Whyte a tough fight, knocked out Bryant Jennings. Oscar Rivas is a good fighter, and he is the number one rated Bridgerweight in the world. The number two rated Bridgerweight is Riyad Mary. Riyad Mary, you know, has been campaigning in the Cruiserweight division. I believe he's actually WBA mandatory for one of their belts at Cruiserweight, so why this guy's in the WBC rankings, I'm not sure. You would assume that he'd pursue a shot at the WBA. The number 3 rated Bridgerweight is Kevin Lorena, based out of South Africa. He's actually the IBO Cruiserweight champion, so once again, we've got another Cruiserweight in these rankings who's campaigning at Cruiserweight, who's got some sort of belt at Cruiserweight. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. The number 4 rated Bridgerweight is Dimitri Kudriashov, former Cruiserweight title challenger. At number 5, at Bridgerweight, we have the unbeaten Evgeny Romanov. Number 6, we have Bryant Jennings, who's basically coming off 2 losses in a row. Number 7, we have Arthur Spielker. Arthur Spielker, again, knocked out against every good heavyweight he fought, went down to Cruiserweight and got a gift decision against a journeyman. At number 8, at Bridgerweight, we have Alan Babich, who's 6-0, beat absolutely nobody. Number 9, we've got Joel Tambwe Joeko, who is based out of Belgium. He's like an okay Cruiserweight, he's European level, he's okay. Number 10, we've got Shagabudin Alayev, the Russian prospect, unbeaten, but once again he's been campaigning at heavyweight. Number 11, you've got Marco Huck, once a great cruiserweight but these days past his best. Number 12, you've got Bilal Lagune, a former European champion at cruiserweight. Number 13, you've got Samuel Kadje, who I've never heard of. Number 14, you've got Rashid Kodzoev, who again I've never heard of. And at number 15, you've got Isaac Chamberlain, who is a UK cruiserweight, a small UK cruiserweight, yet here we have him in the Bridgerweight division rankings. You know, the Bridgerweight division was sold as, you know, for basically small heavyweights or big cruiserweights to campaign at, yet here we have Isaac Chamberlain, who historically has been a small cruiserweight. Every sort of hardcore boxing fan in the UK has said that he's like one of those fighters that's too big for light heavyweight but too small for cruiserweight. Yet here we have him in the Bridgerweight division, a bigger division than cruiserweight. A division that was created to basically help big cruiserweights and small heavyweights. So there you go. You know, Isaac Chamberlain being in those rankings is contradictory to the reason why this division was actually made. And, you know, quite frankly, when you look at that top 15 by the WBC, essentially that list contains either average or failed cruiserweights and failed heavyweights. That's all it contains. You know, the only fighter in that list that I currently rate right now would be Oscar Rivas. And why would Oscar Rivas even want to fight at Bridgerweight? You know, it's a new division, there's no money in it, he's getting on in age. He's going to want to compete at heavyweight where potentially he could get a few paydays. So why is Oscar Rivas going to be wasting his time at Bridgerweight? You know, this inaugural set of rankings looks extremely weak, looks extremely poor. I mean, the likes of Arthur Spielker, Bryant Jennings being ranked is ridiculous. You know, these guys have had their time and it's gone now. You know, we've got Cruiserweights Ranked who are actually relatively known in the Cruiserweight division. Guys like Kevin Lorena, who's the IBO champion. Guys like Riyad Mary, who is the WBA mandatory. I mean, why would they go up to Bridgerweight to fight some random scrub when they've got good opportunities at Cruiserweight? a more established division. You know, a lot of these rankings don't make sense to me. You've got Alan Babich, who, yeah, he's a small heavyweight, but Alan Babich himself has said he's got no interest in moving down to Cruiserweight, let alone Bridgerweight. So why is that guy ranked? I mean, just a poor set of rankings, if I'm being honest. And they certainly don't fill me with any anticipation for the Bridgerweight division going forwards. Just really not interested in this set of rankings, not interested in the division. It is what it is. If they came out and announced like a real solid set of rankings, maybe I could get behind it. To me, it's not really the number of weight divisions in boxing that's the problem. Ultimately, it's fights not being made. The number of weight divisions is a minor issue in my opinion, as is the number of belts. It's the fact that the fights aren't being made for whatever reason. That is the big problem. But yeah, was this division needed in my opinion? Absolutely not. And, you know, this first initial set of rankings looks pretty poor as far as I'm concerned. But there we go. Anyway, share your thoughts below. What do you make of these rankings? It's been your guy Delboy. Peace.